And good evening. Welcome out here to Winston High School as we get set for high school basketball action tonight here on Albany TV. It's a matchup between the Albany Lady Warriors and the Winston Lady Redbirds in this matchup between the GRC and HDC. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Hope you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center with locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, along with Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls in Albany, the Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop, Sublime Formal Wear on the east side or the west side of the square in Albany, along with East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and Winston School Districts, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Remember, tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. We'll be back to take a look at these two teams when we come back in just a moment. All a part of your pregame tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by BTC Bank.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to Winston. And again, I'm Jared Rolvis, joined along with color analyst and cameraman for the evening in Brent Williams. Brent, welcome into 2026 here on Albany TV. Warriors come in with a 6-3 record on the season, coming off of a 54-20 win over Trenton, or over Tri-County, over in Trenton at NCMC and Holiday Hoops Tournament on the final day of 2025. They will take on a Winston girls team that comes in with a record of 3-6. They come in after 2 straight wins, though, to end the 2025 year with wins over Bramer and Norburn.
Yeah, so you talk about the Warriors starting off 6-3. They got off to that 3-0 start against Northeast Nottoway and then the 2 wins in the Albany tournament. But since then, they've literally gone loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. So been exactly 500 since that 3-0 start, looking to get a little bit of a win streak going here after that win over Tri-County. This is a Winston team that was struggling. They are coming in on a 2-game win streak, like you said. but they have yet to win at home this season. They've had 2 home games, 0-2 on their home floor, and this is a Warrior team that definitely plans on coming away with a victory in this one. So far this season, when they're playing at their best, either one or both the Epperly twins are on shooting. Hilliard and Bunker are getting a ton of rebounds, but it's been kind of a theme this year. They've missed a lot of gimmies, and they've turned the ball over quite a bit. In all the games they've won by double digits. All 3 of the games they've lost, they've been single-digit scores. So even in the games they've lost, they're right there, but they've struggled to make the key winning plays down the stretch that you need to make in those close games. That's been a big problem for them this season.
And for the Lady Warriors coming in here to 2026, we've seen some. You talked about the one-score games, but one of the things that they really need to get going here in 2026 is getting a little bit better at being consistent. There's been games where Jane Hilliard has some really hard times inside knocking down those gimmies. She really has to make sure she gets those down, especially with after tonight you start back in conference play tomorrow and Friday, and then you have a tournament week coming up next week at Stanberry where they want to avenge a couple of losses against Worth County and Stanberry in that tournament. And then also on the outside, you talked about a little bit with the Epperly twins, sometimes with Maddox and Kennedy, there's times where they are on, there's times where they aren't. Just need to get a little bit more consistent about maybe who's on that night, maybe feeding that person a little bit more than they would the other, just in what they need to do. But it's also one of those things, we don't ever want to see you stop shooting. It's just sometimes be a little bit more selective and making sure you're taking those high percentage shots.
Yeah, and with both Epperlys, this is kind of unfortunate, but it seems like it's feast or famine with them,
Yes.
and really no middle ground. It seems like they're totally on, hitting everything, or not able to hit anything, even when they're wide open. So, that's been a big problem for them this season when they're off, is trying to get offense from other places, because their field goal percentage has been very, very low in just about every game. Even the games they're winning, they're getting up a ton of shots, but they're not making the ones they should make. So hopefully, heading into 2026 here, the first couple games, they can really start to hit those shots that we've seen them make before. I mean, we've seen Hilliard and Bunker both be just really absolute forces inside, and they're still playing okay, getting a ton of rebounds, but finishing inside has been a big problem. Hopefully they can get on the right track here in this game.
We'll be back with more of your BTC Bank pregame as we're set for this matchup in the HDC and GRC. All a part of your pregame tonight, brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day. No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you. And welcome back out here to Winston as we get set for this matchup. We'll turn it over here to the Winston Redbird Pet Band for the playing of our national anthem as we get set for our Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. And now it's time for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri.
Number 3, Amy Hogue. Number 10, Maddie Epperly. Number 12, Kennedy Epperly. Number 13, Haley Bunker. Number 15, Jacob Hilliard. And now for your Lady Rebels. Number 4, Sarah Richardson. Number 5, Rosie Chandler. Number 21, Vanessa Wagner. Number 23, Erin Hanson. Number 24, Riley Campbell.
So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups for Albany. It'll be Emmy Hogue, Maddox Epperly, Kennedy Epperly, Caitlin Bunker, and Jaden Hilliard for Winston. Claire Christensen, Rosalind Cameron, along with Vanessa Wigan, Ryan Hampton, and Miley McCampbell. As we get set to tip off tonight's broadcast, remember to tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. Albany will wear their road green uniforms, white lettering outlined in black. Winston, their home white uniforms, red lettering outlined in black. Doing the opening tip-off will be Rosalind Cameron for Winston and Jaden Hilliard for Albany. Albany will win the opening tip-off. Winston will start out in a 2-3 zone here to start out the ball game. Hogue with the basketball, right wing, sends it up top. Over to the left wing now for Maddox Epperly. Inside to the high post for Hilliard, and her pass going to be stolen away that time by Miley McCampbell.
Yeah, just trying to feed it down there to Epperly. Got the nice job by Winston to get a hand on that, tip that pass away, and a quick early turnover for the Warriors. We've been talking about that. It's been a problem all season long for them.
And behind the defense that time got McCampbell, but the ball swatted away that time by Hilliard. Maddox Epperly with the basketball top of the key, left wing to her sister Kennedy. She'll send it back up top for Hogue, back over to the right wing for Maddox Epperly. Hogue left wing, back up top to Maddox Epperly, reverses it to Hogue left wing. Trying to send it into the high post for Hilliard. Gets surrounded by 4 white jerseys, sends it out. Emmy Hogue, left wing 3, knocks it down.
It's a good sign, quick 3 from Emmy right there. Again, we talk about needing some offense from some new people when at different times. Quick 3 from Emmy there is a good sign.
Cameron loses it, but picking it up after she stepped out of bounds was Rhiann Hampton. It'll go back to Albany. 3-0 Albany with the lead. A minute 19 gone here in the ball game. Maddox Epperly sends it over to the right wing for Hogue. Back over to left wing for Maddox Epperly. Sends it into the defense. Hilliard back out right wing. Driving in, Kennedy Epperly, little runner, can't get it to go off front iron. Rebound picked up by Winston.
Well, not a bad look. Got the defense to out of position with a pump fake and then set her feet there. Got a decent look, just couldn't quite get it to fall.
With the basketball, Hampton sends it back up top. Now for Wygant. She'll send it to the corner this time for Rosalind Cameron. Cameron trying to send it up top here for Christensen. Pass is going to go into the backcourt. Backcourt violation. Albany with the basketball. They lead 3-0. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Yeah, just a lot of standing around off the ball there on that possession for Winston, and just kind of had to get rid of it and threw it away.
Kennedy Epperly down in the corner. Finds Hilliard inside in the paint. Ball rolls out. Rebound picked up here by the Lady Redbirds.
Yeah, not a bad look there, but Hilliard's not able to finish.
Top of the key with it here is Hampton. She'll send over to the right wing for Cameron. Trying to get it up top for Wygant. Knocked and stolen away. Picking it up. Kennedy Epperly with her right hand knocks it in off glass for 2.
That's been the best offense at times for the Warriors. Actually, I would say probably most of the time is just getting out in transition off the steals.
Full court man-to-man pressure here from the Lady Warriors. Into the corner with it is Wygant. Her pass knocked away, and they're going to get a foul called here against Rosalind Cameron. That'll be her first, team's first.
Yeah, now it's turnovers for Winston here, piling up early. The Warriors taking advantage.
5:14 left to play here in the opening quarter. 5-0, Albany with the lead. Maddox Epperly sends over left wing for Kennedy. Down to the baseline. Nice pass and fine from Bunker. Finds Maddox Epperly backdoor. She'll pick up the basket and the foul. Will go to line for the and one. Foul this time is going to go here against Miley McCampbell. That is her first, team second.
It's a good look and way to finish through contact there for Maddox.
Can't finish off the three-point play. Rebound pulled in that time by Vanessa Wygant. With the basketball, knocking it off her foot is McCampbell. Actually, say off her foot and then off of Albany. So 4:48 left in the first. Albany ahead 6-0. Sorry, should be 7-0, yes. Hampton loses it, but a foul going to be called. Is going to go against Caitlin Bunker. That'll be her first, team's first.
Just got caught reaching in a little bit there. I think she was just a little bit out of position and tried to use her hand to kind of slow down the defender and got her for a foul.
Ball inbounds here for Cameron. Over to the right wing, shot from 3, knocking it down is Rian Hampton for 3.
Hopefully for Winston, you're hoping that's a little bit of a sign of life there as the offense had been pretty stagnant there before that 3.
Pass inside to Hilliard, finds an open lane to the basket, takes it to the glass for 2.
Yeah, it doesn't get a whole lot easier than that for Hilliard.
9-3, Albany with the lead, 4:20 left to play here in the first quarter. Hampton brings it across, shot from 3, right wing, knocks down her second on 2 straight possessions.
Wow, two quick threes there has got Winston right back in it. Now a 3-possession game.
Kennedy Epperly to answer, and she does. 12-6, Albany leads halfway through the first quarter of play. Claire Christensen to inbounds here against this full court man-to-man pressure. Inbounds here for Hampton, brings it across. Trying to get it to Wygant, pass knocked away by Hogue. Hilliard on the ground fighting for it with Hampton, and it'll stay here with Winston after the jump ball.
Well, it's not a bad idea. Had a wide open player on the weak side, just tried to pass it over the top, and Albany was able to get a hand on it.
McKenna Moffitt will check in here for Hilliard with 3:45. Ball trying to get it up to Cameron, knocked away by Hilliard. Ball a little bit late there to Maddox Epperly. On the rebound, though, is Hogue. She'll put it up and in for 2 to clean it up. 14-6, Albany leads. 3.5 left here to go in the opening quarter. Hampton down to the baseline here for McCampbell. Back over to the right wing for Cameron. She'll get it off now here for Hampton. To the baseline for Wygant, back up top here to McCampbell. Hampton top of the key, trying to set things up here for the Lady Redbirds. Gets the screen from Hampton. Hampton gets it back at the free throw line. Her shot off the mark. Rebound picked up here by Maddox Epperly. Kennedy Epperly deep on the right wing. Now sends it up top for her sister Maddox over to left wing for Hogue. Down to Bunker on the block. Back door that time to Maddox Epperly, who was cutting into the basket, and the pass just sails over her head, out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Bunker just kind of saw her out of the corner of her eye. Didn't see that she was cutting there, and missed opportunity for the Warriors because they would have got a pretty good look off of that.
Claire Christensen to inbounds here for the Lady Redbirds. Hampton to bring the ball across midcourt. Up top for Cameron. Hogue comes in, knocks it away. Ball knocked around, picked up here by Kennedy Epperly, off for her sister. Maddox, who knocks it in off glass for two.
Nice hustle there by the Warriors on a loose ball to get an open fast break layup, get this to a 10-digit lead.
And it's a 16-6 lead, 2:05 left here in the opening quarter. Cameron gets it across midcourt, picks it up now and gives it off here for Hampton up at the top of the key. Over to the right wing for Cameron. She'll lose it out of bounds off the hands of Caitlin Bunker. .152 left to play in the opening quarter, 16-6, Albany with the lead. Christensen will inbounds. Cameron backdoor to Christensen, knocked out of her hands, but a foul going to be called. It's going to go against Kennedy Epperly. That'll be her first, team second.
Yeah, I got beat on a cut there, did Kennedy, and out of position. I think she was a little unhappy with the foul, but a lot of times when you're out of position and you try to make a play, any kind of contact there, they're going to call that when you're out of position.
Hogan Bunker will both check out as Hansel and Hilliard check in here for the Lady Warriors. 147 is left in the first quarter. Albany with the 16-6 lead. Trying to inbounds it to Wygant, knocked away, going to go out of bounds. Calling off of Albany. Ball inbounds here for Hampton deep on the left wing. Trying to send it to the opposite block there for Berger. Her shot. Can't get it over Moffitt as it's picked up by Hilliard. And then Hampton picks up the steal and knocks it in for two.
Hampton's doing some nice things for Winston here. In this one, she's had a pretty good game so far, has all 8 of their points.
Maddox Epperly with it on the right wing, trying to get it down to Hilliard on the block. Spins, turns around hard, puts it in for two.
So far, Albany's had a response for her, though, every time.
Timeout going to be called here by Winston. We're back after this 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit SublimeFormalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. It'll be Winston basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. 18-8, Albany with the lead. 1:15 left to play here in the first quarter. Gwyneth Tall checks in here for Winston. Inboundsing is going to be Vanessa Wygant. Some of that timeout maybe trying to figure out how to get past this full court pressure that the Lady Warriors have put on. Hampton with it up at the top of the key. Wygant at the free throw line, back to Hampton. Shot from three, her third of the night. No, as it hits off iron. Rebound, though, picked up by the Lady Redbirds. Hampton drives in, swatted away, that time by Hilliard. Kennedy Epperly back in transition. Finds herself to the left block, and she's going to be fouled. Will go to line, shoot 2 free throws.
So far, the Redbirds have really struggled to get any offense that's not coming from Hampton there, and just tried to do a little bit too much there, led to a Warrior fast break.
Foul on Cameron. That's her second. Team's third as Kennedy will hit the first free throw. And will sink the second as well. 20-8 Albany with the lead, 43 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter of play. Warriors have been notoriously, so in 2025 of this season, has been really slow to kind of get out of the blocks. They've put up 20 points already here in the first. That's knocking it down from the corner that time is Rosalind Cameron.
Man, if Winston wasn't so hot from three, they'd be in trouble right now. But, man, they just can't miss from behind the arc.
So 3 for 4 so far from behind the arc tonight is Winston as Maddox Epperly, baseline. Her shot is up and in for 2.
Good take. Got to the short corner, set her feet. Nice jumper there.
Cameron with the basketball up at the top of the key. And a foul going to occur with .6, and it's going to go against Hilliard.
Yeah,
that is going to be her first, team's third.
It's not a great foul there.
Just kind of
that far away
put the hip out, and
that far away from the basket too.
Especially with .6 left.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to get it to Hampton. She gets the shot off. No good. It is a 22-11 lead in favor of the Lady Warriors after one quarter of play. We're back to start the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
22-11 is the Albany lead as we get ready to start second quarter action. It'll be Albany basketball. Hansel stays in as Maddox Epperly on the bench here for the Lady Warriors. Again, 2-3 zone still here for the Lady Redbirds. They've kind of stayed in that so far throughout. Hilliard sends it across for Kennedy Epperly. Drives inside the paint. Her shot off the mark. Rebound picked up here by Winston.
Yeah, it's a shot that Kennedy has really put up quite a bit this season. Not a great percentage, and goes to it again there and just can't get it to fall.
Hampton drives, leaves this one off for Christensen. Her shot from 3 misses off back iron. Rebound is pulled in here by the Lady Redbirds. Trying to get to Christensen on the wing. Can't quite corral the ball as it goes out of bounds. Not a lot of room between the out of bounds line and the wall.
Yeah, probably not going to go
on this near side.
Probably not going to go diving after one over in that area.
Over the left wing with it for Hansel. Right wing to Hogue. Inside to Hilliard on the block. Sends it back up top for Hansel. Over to left wing for Kennedy Epperly. Hogue right wing back up top over to left wing now to Hansel. Inside to Hilliard. Rolls out on her rebound. Picked up here by Winston, and Bunker going to be called for the foul. That'll be her second.
It's been a couple of times where Hilliard's caught it in the middle and had Bunker on the weak side pretty open there and just
missed her.
Yeah, they haven't connected on that yet, and it's open if they want to take it.
Hampton to bring the ball across midcourt. Stops at the free throw line, leaves this one off for McCampbell. Brings it back up top for Hampton. Christensen leaves it for McCampbell. Back into the corner for Cameron. And she's going to be called for the travel before she puts up the shot from just inside the three-point arc.
Yeah,
Moffitt and Maddox Epperly will check in. Bunker and Hansel will sit here for the Lady Warriors. 6:25 left here in the second quarter. Warriors ahead by 11, 22-11. Still looking, both teams looking for their first points here of this second quarter. Moffitt with it in the corner, up top for Hogue. Her shot from three, top of the key, just misses to the left. Rebound pulled in by Hampton. Hampton quickly sends it up for Christensen. Back up to the top of the key for McCampbell for Hampton. Dribbles in, back out for Christensen. Her shot from three. Long rebound picked up by Hampton. Rosalind Cameron with the basketball. Sends it back to Hampton. To Cameron, top of the key from three, knocks it down.
Man, of course we haven't seen Winston this season, but right now Winston is just automatic from three.
All but two of their 14 points coming from behind the three-point arc as Kennedy Epperly tries to answer, misses just short off front iron.
Yeah, I mean, it's keeping them in the game. They haven't got anything to go inside, but they just can't miss from outside right now.
Hampton with the basketball, gets it for Rosalind Cameron, back to Hampton. Dribbles in, leaves it off, back up to Cameron, top of the key from three. This one misses short, out of bounds. Both Cameron and Hampton 2 for 3 from behind the three-point arc here in the early going. 3 minutes gone already here in the second quarter. Albany ahead 22-14. Maddox Epperly right wing, up for Kennedy, left wing for Hogue. Finds Moffitt down to the baseline, inside to Hilliard, knocks it in off glass. Nice passing that time for the Lady Warriors. Find them an open bucket inside the paint. Trying to get through that zone as a foul going to be called here by Maddox Epperly. That is going to be her first, team second.
Warriors keeping this full court press on, and Maddox picks up her first foul. But for the most part, it's this pressure defense has really been keeping Winston uncomfortable on the offensive end for the most part.
A long pass finds Vanessa Wigan. She goes too strong off glass. Rebound pulled in by Hilliard. The pass to Hogue, a little too tall as it sails out of bounds. A 10-point Lady Warrior lead, 4:25 left to play in the second, 24-14. Albany leads. Cameron will inbounds. And the pass that time sails over Wigan's head, picked up by Hilliard. Maddox Epperly quickly up for her sister Kennedy. Back to Maddox over on the right wing. Left wing for Hogue. Kennedy Epperly back to Maddox. Kennedy Epperly deep on the wing. Sends it back up top to Maddox to try and restart this offense. Into the corner for Hilliard. Maddox left wing three, misses short. Rebound is going to be pulled in here by Kennedy Epperly. And she goes up and just rolls out as Hilliard goes up and tipped out of bounds here off of Winston. Kennedy Epperly to inbounds here for Maddox on the right wing. Hogue for Maddox Epperly, back to Hogue left wing. Maddox Epperly right wing, back up top. Maddox Epperly finds Hogue left wing. Had a shot momentarily, just didn't pull the trigger. Back to Hogue on the corner. Maddox Epperly into the corner for Kennedy. Finds Hilliard down on the block. Spins inside, puts it in for two.
It was a nice job by Hilliard. Seems like she's shooting a much better percentage here to this point in the game than she has been in past games this season.
We'll be back after this Petty General Auto Center timeout taken by Winston. Back with more in a moment.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
And welcome back out again here to Winston as Albany leads by a score of 26-14. It'll be Winston basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Hampton to inbounds from Cameron to Hampton. Ball knocked away there by Moffitt, picked up by Winston. Back to Cameron inside the paint. Too strong. Rebound rolling around. Finally picked up here by Rosalind Cameron and then picked up here by Kennedy Epperly in transition. The pass to her sister Maddox is going to land her out of bounds.
Yeah, probably forced that one just a little bit. That was in a bad spot there for Maddox when she caught it.
Cameron for Hampton. Finds McCampbell alone on the block. Misses the first one, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in for two.
A couple of times Winston's broke this press, gotten behind the Warrior defense, and hit someone on the weak side.
Hogue shot from three, no good. Rebound pulled in by Maddox Epperly, who puts one up and in off glass for two.
Tough finish there. Kind of just put that one straight up in the air with the left hand.
Behind the back shot.
Yeah.
28-16, just underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the second. Hampton over to the right wing for Cameron. Dribbles in, puts up the shot over Hilliard, misses short. Rebound picked up by Hilliard. Quick pass up to Kennedy Epperly, can't get the shot to go, gets her own rebound. Again, too strong. Hilliard on the putback, no good. And this time, Cameron will come away with the rebound. Back in transition is Hampton. She'll leave it up for Cameron, top of the key. Three, misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Hogue. Cameron's already knocked down two of those from behind the arc, so got to run at her as Hilliard did, but 1:05 left here in the second. Hogue with it up at the top of the key. Maddox Epperly left wing. Right wing, Kennedy Epperly for Hogue. Back to Hogue, top of the key, over to the right wing for Maddox Epperly. 45 seconds left to play here in the second. Kennedy Epperly from three, knocks it down. 31-16, Albany with the lead. 10 points on the night already for Kennedy. 33 seconds left to go in the second quarters. Hampton has it tied up, stolen away by Maddox Epperly. Up quickly for Hilliard with her right hand off glass for two.
Nice little run the Warriors are going on here with 20 seconds left to go in the half.
Hilliard now with 10 points in the game here for the Lady Warriors. Hampton gets past the defense. Sends it up for Wigan. Back for Cameron. And she's going to be called for the travel as it was, I believe, Kennedy Epperly kind of put a hand in her face right as she was getting ready to shoot and kind of pulled it back.
Yeah, I was going to say, someone's got to make sure to get a hand on her as well as Hampton. Those two have really got hot from three.
7 seconds left to play here in the second. In the corner for Maddox Epperly to Moffitt. Pass stolen away by Hampton. No shot to end the quarter. 33-16 is the lead in favor of the Warriors as we go to halftime. Your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to Winston, where it is a 33-16 lead here for the Lady Warriors at the half. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the ball game. For Albany, they're shooting 14 for 28 from the field, 3 for 7 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring at the moment by Kennedy Epperly and Jaden Hilliard, each with 10 points. Right behind them, Maddox Epperly with 8 points. Emmy Hogue right behind them with 5. For Winston, they're shooting 6 for 20 from the field, 4 for 9, though, from behind the three-point arc. No free throws attempted in that first half by Winston. They're led in scoring by Rhiannon Hampton with 8.6 points for Rosalind Cameron, 2 points on the night for Miley McCampbell.
Well, I think the biggest thing for me is the Warriors have finally got to a respectable percentage from the field. We've had a lot of games where they're shooting 25, 30, 35%. They're at 50% tonight. That's really, really good.
Well, we talked about it, though. They were shooting 75% in the first half. They're at 50% now. That means they were shooting 25% in that second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they had a little regression back to the mean after that first half, that first quarter. Second quarter, like you said, it was kind of rough, but in its totality, they're at 50% for the game. So, I mean, that's a plus right there, because we've had a lot of rough games where the Warriors just could not make anything no matter where they were on the floor. Shooting pretty good from the three-point line as well. But, man, Winston came out firing in the first half as well. 12 of their 16 points from behind the arc. And, I mean, that's
Hampton, Rosalind Cameron, each 2 for 3 in that first half from behind the three-point arc.
Yeah.
Each hitting their first 2.
Yeah, and that's something that, I mean, they're probably going to cool off from 3, you would expect here in the second half. So they're going to have to find other ways to get the ball in the hoop. And other than those threes they put in, they really haven't been able to do a whole lot. The Warrior defense doing a really nice job making them feel uncomfortable.
So the one thing I think Coach Willer will kind of talk about in the halftime is there have been a couple of times where the Warriors have kind of gotten caught trying to go for a steal and letting the people that are on the backside for Winston against that press get loose and get open. I think that might be something that he'll kind of look at and kind of try and correct a little bit here during halftime. And we're sitting right in front of their bench. There was a couple of things he tried telling them, hey, don't lose them behind you. Make sure you keep an eye on them. And sometimes they still got loose and had a wide open shot or had an opportunity for that shot there at the block.
Yeah, and that was a couple times. That might be both of Winston's 2-point field goals is off that press. And yeah, they just kind of lost somebody behind him. That's normally like one of the major pillars of a press is somebody's in the back and you cannot let anybody get behind you because you don't want to give up a free bucket on the other end. But Warriors doing a nice job shooting a good percentage. They've had spells where they've been turning the ball over quite a bit, but other times we're doing a nice job. So, as always, there's some good and bad. Hopefully they can clean it up here for the second half. They're leading by 17 right now. Hopefully they can expand this because, again, you would expect Winston's not going to be shooting 4 for 9, that same pace the entire game. Maybe we'll be wrong, but you expect him to cool off, and maybe the Warriors can kind of pull away here a little bit more in the second half.
We might be wrong, but it hasn't happened very often.
Yeah,
right?
That's right. We kind of know what we're talking about here. At least I'd like to think, maybe.
Yeah. All right, let's thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Shelter Insurance Agent Sand Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls. The Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs just off the square in Albany. B&B Barbecue. Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany. The City of Albany. Williams Construction. Main Street Albany. The Albany Booster Club. The Albany School District along with the Winston School District and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. We're back to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
And welcome back out again here to Winston. Albany ahead 33-16 will be Winston basketball to start out the second half of play. For Albany, they'll bring out their original 5 starters: Kennedy and Maddox Epperly, Emmy Hogue, Caitlin Bunker, and Jaden Hilliard. For Winston, they'll bring out their original starting 5 as well: Christensen, Cameron, Wigan, Hampton, and McCampbell. McCampbell to inbounds here for Wigan, up at the top of the key, over to the right wing now to Hampton. Hampton led the way in the first half for Winston with 8 points. She loses it, knocked away by Maddox Epperly. Hilliard comes away with it, leaves it for Kennedy Epperly. Left wing, Maddox Epperly, shot from 3. Misses short. Hilliard on the rebound, too strong. Bunker gets the rebound, goes up, has it knocked away. Hilliard keeps it alive. Bunker again goes up. This time is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2.
Well, nice job by the Warriors to not give up on the play. Again, they kind of missed some shots that they definitely should have made, but didn't give up on the play, and Bunker drew a foul. Is going to get 2 free throws.
Foul that time went against Rhiann Hampton, her first, team's first. First free throw attempt from Bunker. Misses off back iron. Second free throw, misses off iron. Rebound is going to be picked up here by Cameron. Christensen with the basketball here on the right wing. Trying to get it to Cameron, she'll lose it. Picked up here by Bunker. Takes it, lays it up with her left hand off glass for 2.
Another steal for the Warriors again. That's one of their best forms of offense, is getting out in transition after steals.
Trying to get the ball inbounds to Rosalind Cameron, knocked out of bounds off the hands of Caitlin Bunker. Maddox Epperly is shadowing Rhiann Hampton, trying to make sure she doesn't get the basketball, but she does here on this inbounds. Trying to bring the ball across midcourt. Top of the key, 3 from Hampton, knocks it in. As she starts out the third quarter just like she did in the first. Kennedy Epperly, left wing up top for Hogue, over to the right wing for Maddox Epperly. 35-19, Albany with the lead, 6:40 left in the third. Hogue down, finds Bunker on the block, goes up strong, gets the bucket and the foul.
Nice job by Bunker there to play through contact, finish strong at the rim, and get an and 1.
Foul goes against Rosalind Cameron. That's her third, team's second. First free throw from Bunker is good as she finishes off the three-point play. 38-19. Albany with a 19-point lead. Ball inbounds here for McCampbell. Back to Christensen as she'll bring the ball across midcourt for Hampton. McCampbell into the corner for Cameron. Her shot from 3. Misses off the top of the backboard. Rebound picked up by Hogue. Hogue brings it across, finds Hilliard all alone on the block, who puts it in for 2.
Nice shot by the Warriors there, just running the floor, beat Winston down the court, and gets another easy look at the rim.
Albany with a 21-point lead. Inbounds for Hampton. Hampton doing a good job of doing a couple half spins, fake spins, just to try and get the defenders off her to get the ball across midcourt as the ball. A foul actually going to be called here against Hilliard. That is going to be her second, team's first. Isabella Berger will check in here for Miley McCampbell. With 5:56 left to play here in the third quarter, 40-19, Albany with the lead. Ball inbounds, that time to Wigan, who puts it in off glass for 2. Maddox Epperly, top of the key, left wing for her sister Kennedy. Kennedy down to Bunker on the baseline, up top for Hogue. Into the corner. Hogue left wing for Kennedy Epperly. She'll send over to the right wing to her sister Maddox. Shot from 3, knocks it down. 43-21, a 22-point Albany lead.
And both teams just really shooting efficiently from behind three-point line this game.
The 2-on-1, Wigan with it on the block, sends it back. Cameron from the free throw line, too strong. Can't get it to go, but gets her own rebound. Second shot, too strong. Hampton on the third opportunity puts it in for 2.
Yeah, Warriors bad defensive possession there, just standing under the rim, hoping for a rebound, and didn't happen.
Kennedy Epperly shot no good as Hampton comes away with it. Partially blocked that time by Winston. 4:45 left to play here in the third. It's a 20-point Albany lead, 43-23. Cameron with it on the elbow, drives in. Her shot off the mark. Rebound picked up here by Maddox Epperly. Quickly up now for Kennedy. She'll take it with her left hand off glass for 2. Ball inbounds here for Hampton. 4:25 left to play here in the third quarter. Hampton gets it across midcourt over to the right wing for Berger. And Hilliard coming in to try and double team and steal the ball away is going to be called for the foul. That's going to be her third. Hilliard will check out here as McKenna Moffitt checks in with 4:11 left to play here in the third. Third on Hilliard, team second. Hampton to inbounds. Ball inbounds for Cameron, gets behind the defender Moffitt and puts it in off glass for two. Warriors lead 45-25 halfway through the third quarter of play. Right wing for Maddox Epperly. Her shot from three. Misses off iron. Rebound picked up by Hampton. Hampton deep on the right wing. Her shot from three. Long. Rebound pulled in by Maddox. Maddox gets it from Moffitt. Her shot too strong off glass. Bunker goes up and she'll be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Man, Bunker's really been all over the offensive glass here in this one. It's been to the line 3 times now, I think, counting
all
this
here
one.
in this third quarter.
Yeah.
Foul called against Hampton. That's her second. Team's third. As Bunker misses on the first.
Fortunately,
she's 1 for 4 now.
Yeah.
Checking in here will be Gwenna Tall as she'll check in here for Claire Christensen. Second free throw from Bunker misses short. Rebound picked up by Berger. Hampton brings the ball across midcourt here for Winston. Into the corner for Wygant. Loses it off her foot, picked up by Berger up at the top of the key. Trying to send to the weak side block, stolen away that time by McKenna Moffitt. Maddox Epperly up for Kennedy Epperly, baseline. And nice job by Bunker to wall off the defender as Kennedy Epperly puts it up off glass for two. 47-25, Albany with the lead. 47-25, Albany leads, 2:53 left to play here in the third. Cameron back to Hampton. The Warriors put a little bit of pressure on here, a little bit of trap and a timeout called here by Winston. We're back after this Petty General Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
47-25, Albany with the lead, 2:43 left to play here in this third quarter. It'll be Winston basketball coming out of this Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Cameron will inbounds here for the Lady Redbirds. Hampton gets it across midcourt. Picks it up. Gets it off for Cameron. So Warriors go to a little 1-2-2 zone here with a 20-point lead. Hogue comes away with the steal. She's going to take it herself and takes it up the right hand off glass for two. 49-25. Albany leads, 2:18 left to play here in the third. And a jump ball will go to Albany. So after that timeout, Warriors jump into a 1-2-2 zone and come away with 2 steals as Kennedy Epperly inbounds for Bunker. Her shot off glass for 2. And another timeout going to be called. We're back after this Petty General Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
51-25, Albany with a 26-point lead, 2:08 left to play here in this third quarter. It'll be Winston basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Hansel will check in here for Kennedy Epperly during that timeout as Hampton trying to send it up top for Berger. Hampton top of the key. Sends it over to the right wing now here for Gwinnett-Tall. Into the corner to Berger. Warriors back in a man-to-man defense here. Ball tipped, stolen away by Moffitt. Quickly gets it up for Maddox Epperly. And it's going to just roll out. She'll go to line for two. That one stayed up there for a long time and just decided to roll off the back iron.
Yeah, that was, like you said, that was on there for a really long time.
Gwinnett-Tall picks up her first, team's fourth. Maddox will miss the first.
Warriors' free throw percentage, I don't believe, is very high in this one as a team.
Checking back in, Christensen and McCampbell. So far from the free throw line tonight, Warriors 3 for 9.
That's right.
Make that 4 for 10 as Maddox sinks the second. 52-25, 27-point Albany lead. You must be a coach, Mike, or Brett. You've always got a nitpick on something. Pass to Cameron, knocked away, picked up here by Hogue. She'll have it right wing, and she's going to be called here for the double dribble. Checking in here will be McKinley Dodge. Sorry, I'm used to doing that to Mike.
Yeah, well, I think Mike, I don't know.
Mike does the same thing.
I was going to say, I think Mike takes the cake on nitpicker. I don't know. I don't know.
That's the coach in him. So Dodge will check in. Bunker will check out here with 1:25 left to play here in the third. 52-25. Albany with the lead. Right wing. Hampton shot from three. Knocks it down. Her fourth of the night from behind the arc.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you just got to get a hand on her. And past 2-3, she's been wide open. And so, I mean, she's been on this game, so I don't know what else you'd expect. Got to get a hand on her.
Staying in the 2-3 zone as Winston top of the key. Maddox Epperly back for Hansel. High post for Moffitt. Brought it down and tying up that time is Hampton. Jump ball will go to Winston with a minute left to go here in the third.
It had two on her there, and opposite was wide open and just couldn't quite get rid of it fast enough and allowed for the tie-up.
Hampton to Christensen. Pass to McCampbell. It's going to be tipped. Gets to Wigan, and she's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two free throws. I'm going to put it on Hogue or Dodge. Which one is it? It's going to go against Hogue. That will be her first, team's third.
I think they probably could have got that on either one.
Yeah, it's
either one there.
First from Vanessa Wigan will miss to the right. Second free throw from Wigan, no good. Rebound picked up here by Albany. Maddox goes up. And rebound picked up here by Winston. Cameron for Wygant. A 1-2-2 zone here by the Lady Warriors. Cameron inside the paint. Wygant back out to Hampton. Shot from three. And that's about the second or third time that she's been left open in that zone, and she's made them pay for it. That's her fifth from behind the arc. She's got 19 in the ball game here for Winston.
Yeah, I mean, the Warriors are still controlling the game, but, I mean, you got to at least try to get a hand on her.
3-second violation called here against the Warriors with 11 seconds left here in the third. Christensen gets it across. 3 seconds left. Now two. They find it to Hampton. Inside to Cameron. Her shot, no good at the buzzer. And after 3 quarters of play, Warriors lead 52-31. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
52-31 is the lead in favor of the Lady Warriors to start out the fourth quarter of play. They will have the basketball to start out the fourth quarter. Dodge, Moffitt, and Hansel start out the fourth, along with Maddox Epperly and Emmy Hogue. Hogue with it right wing. Sends it up top for Hansel, left wing for Maddox Epperly. Hansel for Epperly over to left wing for Hogue, down to Dodge on the block, loses it, fights for the loose ball. Jump ball will go now to Winston.
Yeah, one thing, Dodge, the freshman, just got to get a little bit better at being strong with the ball down there. Of course, that'll come. Still just a freshman.
Hampton sends it back. McCampbell for Wygant on the block. Over to the right wing. Christensen can't get the shot to go. Wygant puts it in.
Yeah, not a whole lot there for the Warriors in terms of boxing out.
Hansel high post for Dodge. Her shot misses. Rebound pulled in by Wygant. Hampton to bring the ball across midcourt. Trying to send it to the weak side block to Cameron. Knocked out and picked up by McCampbell. For Hampton on the baseline. Sends it back out to Christensen. Her shot from three. Bounces out off the glass and back in. 52-36 is the lead. Hilliard and Bunker ready to check back in here for the Lady Warriors as Winston fighting back into this one. First shot from Maddox Epperly, no good on the baseline. Her second shot is going to be fouled and will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, this was, I think, 26-point lead at one point here for the Warriors, now down to 16. So Winston not going away without a fight.
Hampton picks up her third, first of the quarter, as Maddox Epperly hits the first free throw. Both Dodge and Moffitt will check out as Bunker and Hilliard check back in with 6:34 left to play here in the fourth. And the second from Maddox Epperly misses short off front iron. Hampton right wing. Shot from three. Misses. Rebound pulled in by Bunker, and Cameron going to be called for the foul. One of the few misses we've seen from Hampton. And she is, we just talked about it during the break, 5 for 8 now from behind the three-point arc.
Yeah, and I mean, that was definitely a quick one, but I mean, can't say I blame her. I mean, that's where it's been here for Winston, is from the three-point arc, and she was pretty open and let it fly.
That last foul went against Rosalind Cameron, her fourth already. As Kennedy Epperly checked in for Maddox. Hilliard got the loose ball, got it to Bunker, and her pass to the weak side block to Kennedy Epperly, knocked out of bounds off the hands of McCampbell.
Yeah, it's a tough pass to get through there, bounce pass through the key like that, and Winston was able to get a hand on it, tip it out of bounds.
Ball inbounds here for Bunker. Fights for some positioning, can't get the shot to go. Rebound pulled in by Wygant.
Got a good look, just couldn't quite get it to go down.
53-36, Albany with the lead, 5:48 left to play here in the fourth. Cameron drives, can't get the shot to fall. Ball knocked around, picked up by Hogue. Quickly up for Kennedy Epperly. Down to the block, and she'll put it up off glass for two. Kennedy Epperly with 16 now here in the ball game. 5:30 left to play here in the fourth. Cameron trying to get it to midcourt. Ball knocked away, picked up as a couple of Lady Warriors were standing around looking. Passed down to Wigan. Her shot rejected away there by Hilliard.
Yeah, I mean, nice recovery there by Hilliard. But again, the weak side there by the Warriors. They just keep getting beat there.
Hampton at the free throw line leaves it off for Cameron. Her shot tipped and blocked away there by Hilliard. Hilliard a few blocks already on the night. I believe at least 3 or 4. Hilliard down to the block. Out to Hogue. Shot from 3 from the left wing. Misses off back iron. Hilliard on the rebound. Back up and in for 2.
A lot of offensive rebounds here for Bunker and Hilliard in this one.
Wigan tied up here by Hilliard. It'll be Albany basketball after the jump ball. Maddox Epperly will check in here for Hansel. 57-36, 4:52 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Into the corner for Hilliard. Up top for Hogue. Drives in. And her shot just bounces out. Hilliard can't pull in the rebound, as I believe it was her and Hogue both fighting over it, and neither one of them knew that it was their own teammate. McCampbell sends it back for Hampton. She'll dribble in. Little runner from the free throw line. Misses off back iron. Gets her own rebound. Cameron from 3. Misses off the mark. Long rebound pulled in here by Hogue. Quickly up. Knocking it in. Maddox Epperly for 2.
Well, long shots lead to long rebounds, and that was a nice shot by the Warriors to go chase down that one and turn it into an easy fast break layup.
And again, knocking it in off glass. That time is Christensen again. Lady Warriors can't get back.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on there.
3:45 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 59-38, 21-point Albany lead. Hilliard for Maddox Epperly on the right wing. Cross court for Kennedy Epperly. And a 3-second violation going to be called against the Warriors. That's the second time tonight that they've been called for the 3-second violation. Hampton gets this for Christensen. For Wygant. Back to Christensen. For Cameron, top of the key for Hampton. Trying to get back to Cameron, stolen away here by Hogue. Nice pass for Kennedy Epperly to her sister Maddox, who puts in the bucket and picks up the foul. Some nice passing there from Hogue and the Epperly twins. Foul is going to be called here against Hampton. That's her 4th, team's 3rd. So both Hampton and Cameron each with 4 team fouls here in this fourth quarter. As finishing off the 3-point play, there is Maddox Epperly. She's got 18 now in the ball game. Hansel, Moffitt, and Dodge ready to check back in at the next stoppage here for the Lady Warriors. And a foul going to be called here against the Lady Warriors. It's going to go against Kennedy Epperly. That will be her 2nd, team's 1st.
Yeah, Hogue had, I think it was Maddox Epperly there on the weak side. Just didn't quite, just must not have seen her and kind of forced up a tough one there. Had it blocked away.
Maddox, Bunker, and Hilliard check out as Dodge, Moffitt, and Hansel check back in here for the Lady Warriors. 3:10 left to play here in the fourth. 62-38, Albany with the lead. In the corner with it is Hampton. Shot from 3, deep right wing. This one misses off back iron. Moffitt on the rebound.
Man, Winston just got up a ton of threes in this game.
Hogue over the left wing for Kennedy Epperly. Warriors trying to set up their offense. Hogue to Moffitt. Down to Kennedy Epperly inside. She's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. And it's going to go here against Vanessa Wigan. That is going to be her 1st, team's 4th. Knocking in the first here is Kennedy Epperly. Timeout going to be called here by Winston. We're back after this Petty Ginaldo Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today.
And welcome back out again here to Winston. 63-38 Albany with lead. 2:37 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Kennedy Epperly at the line for the and one. To finish off the free throws here. One left out of that Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com as Kennedy Epperly knocks in the second free throw, making it a 64-38 ball game. A 26-point Albany lead. Hampton with the basketball top of the key here for the Lady Redbirds. Over to the right wing with it now here for Gwyneth Tull. Up for Cameron. Rosalind Cameron. Up for McCampbell. Back over to the right wing for Tull. Cameron in the corner. Trying to drive baseline, and a foul going to be called here against Dodge. That is going to be her first and team second. Hampton to inbounds here for the Lady Redbirds. Gets it down at time to Berger. Knocked and stolen away here by the Lady Warriors. 2 minutes left to play here in the ball game. 64-38, Albany with the lead. Moffitt down to Hogue on the block. Sends it back out to Moffitt, right wing for Hansel. Right wing to Kennedy Epperly. Moffitt in the corner, down to Hansel on the block. Back out to Moffitt. Hogue over to left wing for Kennedy Epperly. Hansel right wing for Hogue. Down to Kennedy Epperly on the block, gets it for Hansel. Couldn't quite corral the pass and takes her out of a shot. Moffitt back up to Hogue. Hansel for Dodge at the free throw line. Oh, just bounces out. And then Moffitt will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two.
Not a bad look there by Dodge. And it bounced on every part of the rim.
Yeah, it just bounced right out.
Yeah.
Foul is going to go against Rosalind Cameron. That'll be her fifth. She'll foul out of the ball game. Checking back in here is going to be Cameron and Christensen. Hampton will check out as well as Ferguson and Yoakum will check in here for the Lady Warriors for the first time, as Epperly and Hogue will check out. Moffitt at the line for the first of two. Knocks down the first. Second free throw. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in here by Winston. Jump ball goes to Winston. .110 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Bringing the ball across midcourt is Christensen. Over to the right wing, knocked away, picked back up by Christensen in the corner. Berger goes up strong off glass, too strong. Ball knocks around, picked up here by McCampbell. Berger with the basketball. Sends it up top for Christensen. Underneath 40 left to play here in the ball game. Pass to Berger goes through her hands, back to Christensen, back to Wygand in the corner. Up top with it, Gwyneth Tull, and she's going to be fouled here with 28 seconds. Foul is going to go here against Blair Ferguson. That'll be her first, team's third. Claire Christensen to inbounds here for the Lady Redbirds. Inbounds for Berger. Up top for Toll. Ball knocked away, that time by Bunker. To Christensen from 3, no good. Dodge on the rebound. Moffitt with a deep 2. Can't get it to go. Rebound picked up here by Wygant. And that is going to do it. 65-38 is the final. Lady Warriors come away with the victory. They will move to 7-3 on the season. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's Winner's Circle player of the game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. It's a win tonight for the Lady Warriors, 65-38. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the ball game. For the Lady Warriors, they shoot 26 for 54 tonight from the field, 4 for 11 from the three-point line, 9 for 17 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by both Kennedy and Maddox Epperly, each with 18 points on the night. Jaden Hilliard with 14 points. Caitlin Bunker, 7 points on the night. 7 points tonight for Emmy Hogue as well. 1 point on the night for McKenna Moffitt. For Winston, they are shooting 15 for 45 from the field tonight, 8 for 19 from behind the three-point arc, 0 for 2 from behind the three-point line. Rianne Hampton led the way tonight for Winston, 19 points in the ball game. 8 points on the night tonight for Rianne Cameron, 5 points tonight for Claire Christensen, 4 points tonight for Vanessa Wigan, 2 points tonight for Miley McCampbell. And, Brett, we had a choice for our Winner's Circle player of the game. Very easily could have gone with any of the Epperleys. We could have gone with Jaden Hilliard, could have gone with Bunker, Hogue. I mean, pretty much anybody on the Warriors in their starting lineup played a pretty good game. And then for Winston, you easily could have made a case for Rianne Hampton, 19 points, 5 for 9 from behind the three-point arc. But tonight, we decided to go with Jaden Hilliard on the night. She picks up 14 points in the ball game with pretty good shooting on the night, shooting from the field about 58%, and then also picking up a lot of defensive and offensive rebounds on the night for the Lady Warriors. She is our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game.
Yeah, like you said, we could have gone with a few different people in this one. You listed them all. For the most part, the Warriors played pretty well tonight. Of course, there were some areas where you'd like to see them improve. We touched on the free throw shooting. They had some spells where they were kind of careless with the ball, but overall they controlled the game for the most part. You would have liked to see him get on Hampton a little bit more aggressively there at times. She was really the one spot of offense throughout the course of the game for Winston, and at times they kind of just left her wide open. You would have liked to see her get out there. Like to see him get out there on her a few more times, but can't really complain about a victory like the Warriors got tonight. Hilliard gets the player of the game. Like you said, made a lot of impact on the offensive end, but defensively I think had 3 or 4 blocks. Did a nice job there, and hopefully the Warriors can build on this momentum as we are getting into the 2026 half of the season. Got some big games coming up. Stanbury tournament coming up next week, so hopefully this could be a catalyst to start building some momentum.
We'll be back with the next game, the boys game, when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.